Hello everybody, this is Serpent, and welcome back to another episode in iCraft. I don't know what we did in the last one, but in this one, I want to put together some of this basement that I've been, sort of dragging my feet about. I think perhaps I've made these rooms too complicated, because it takes a little while to make each one, and there's going to be, what is it, a 5x5 area of them? Actually, 25 isn't that much. I've already made 3 and it didn't take that long. Okay, well, I'll not I'll not complain too much about that for the moment. We'll see how it goes first. But I believe this is the center, and until we get a beacon, which I don't yet have. Oop, potato. Until we get a beacon, which I don't yet have, I'm going to have to either dig this out by hand for these rooms, which I'm not going to do, or I could rent a beacon in order to wait all that out with Instamine. I should be careful. Holes are sometimes filled with lava. Or I could just wait. I think for the time being, I'll probably just wait. I'll see how fast I can do some stuff over here, and then after I've dealt with this stuff, then we can try and move on to clearing that out and building the other ones. Okay, so before we start this, I think I want to find out how much material it actually takes to make one of these things, so that I can plan things out a little bit better. And oh wait, no, before we keep going with this, I actually have to figure out how to do this whole cheat the doors open if you know how, aka me. I need to figure out how to do that thing. And currently, I don't think I have an actual design ready. Right? Maybe? Where's the fishing rod? I think I did this for fishing rods, right? So, let's see. Huh. Yeah, maybe it doesn't quite work. Although, with a fairly easy addition, which, yeah, that is exactly what it would do, wouldn't, isn't it? Why would I put that there? Ooh, no, my floor. Uh-oh, I think I've messed things up. So actually, I don't think the fishing rod thing is gonna work here, because like you can probably see, it tends to float. So what I plan on doing from here instead is I'm just going to use I have to deal with these things in the modded Let's Play too. So annoying. Just constant. Anyway, at least they give me slime, which is definitely something I need. But anyway, wood trapdoors. That's what I need to use. Do I have any in my redstone box? I have wood trapdoor making supplies. Okay. So grumble. You know, you always tend to forget just how annoying water is until one day you you start using it again. But anyway, I put, actually no, it's not fixed at all. Is that how it's done? It's stuck. I have no idea whether that's actually working. I've long since forgotten. Huh. No, that doesn't work. There we go. Okay. So yeah, now if we toss an item in there, it opens the door, which is fairly convenient, and hopefully no one except me will ever know about it. Alright, so the next thing for these designs is really a chicken. So we need to put a chicken in there. Itchy hand. Sorry. I don't have a mosquito bite there. But I apparently do still have edges. Anyway. So yeah, the idea is that the chicken will either be here or here, and there's no way of knowing until you open the box. I mean, there's no way of knowing until you look at the door. So yeah, the chicken will either be on or off the plate, and if it's on, then door open. If it's off, door closed. So that's pretty easy. We can just throw some eggs into the hole there and cover up the chicken. But the problem is I don't know if it's tileable, so we'll have to figure that out. I think it should be. Yeah. So anyway, we'll figure that out soon enough. But in the meantime, I need to figure out how many materials it takes per room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'll do this off camera. Don't worry. Okay, so I have the amount of stuff we need for the floors, but not the walls or ceiling. I'll do those after. First, the floors. start small. So each one takes let's see, 500. No, in total it takes 500 black, 300 blue, 200 gray, and 100 gray concrete, plus 25 lamps. So that's for 25 rooms, which we will be wanting to make. Although this one is probably not something... Whoa, firebow, huh? And, I can't aim. Oh. I think that guy must have picked up one of my bows. Weird. Or maybe he just had a really good bow. Got an enchanting table. Anyway, so I need that stuff. And I think that should be pretty easy to make. It's not all that expensive to make concrete powder. And I might actually have enough lamps already as well. No, probably not. Wishful thinking. But I have a few. Turns out it's not 5 by 5, it's 9 by 9, which is a little bit bigger. So I've I guess that's probably going to happen, hopefully. But in the meantime, I am digging things out, getting ready for planning. That's the word. So each one of, well, so this is the center, this is the edge, this is the edge of the next one, center of the next one, edge of the next one, edge of the one after that, center of the one after that. Yeah. So I'm just planning things out like that, and I need to figure out how many of these I'm going to make. So the center is here, and this is 1 over, and then 1 over in the right direction that I'm measuring right now. And then that's 2. 2. 3 and 4. So actually this is the end already, right here. So that's all right, I guess. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. What I don't really want to do is leave my base completely unfinished at the end of the series, which I think is sort of what we're on track for right now. So I need to get my rump in gear and start working, because I really want to finish this thing. It's starting to look good already, and I don't want to waste the work that we've already done. Anyway, I'll start planning this out, and hopefully we'll get things done. Okay, so I have planned out all of this area, and it's looking pretty good. I've got a good idea of how much there is to do here, but the problem I've stumbled across, is that over here at the center, it's not actually the center. So the center I marked and built the entire, and built that giant castle thing above, around, is not actually the center of my base. So I need to go take a look at what's 5 blocks over from the center, because that's where the actual center is. And I want to have my descent down into the thingy. I need it to come out in the center of a room somewhere. So just as long as it's centered on one of the rooms, it's good, but the nearest one is 5 blocks away. That way. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that way. So hopefully that's not too horrible. Oh wait, no, it's that way. Oh, phone's ringing. Hopefully you can't hear that. Okay. So, over here, where's the center? I think it's that thing, right? Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the center of the actual thing. It's not the center. Huh. So it turns out that down there, the center is actually oh yeah, that was totally how things should have worked there. Grumble, grumble. You know, if that block had placed just once, then I wouldn't have died. Anyway, so that thing there, down in the center that I actually built the basement around is, well, obviously not the center, but it's right at the interconnection point between 2 rooms, right in the center of one of those just hallways between 2 rooms. So I might be able to make something around that, but I don't know. Hold on, let me show you what I mean. So this is the center right here, and you can see that it's right in the meeting point between 2 rooms, which is centered on something, so it's not as bad as it could have been, but I don't know if that will work. Yeah. It's not looking good. So my idea was to just move the center that you drop down into to right here, and then we could build something around it. But I could also, I guess, try and do something. I don't know. I could try and work with it, I guess. Except that stuff's already down, so I can't shift the corner here out there a little bit to make more space for the center room, because it's already built. And I don't want to shift it. So probably the best thing to do would either be to just move the center here, or try and make some room that has 2 connections, 2 exit points, instead of 4. And that would work, but I don't know if I'd like that as much. I like 4-way symmetry, especially when I'm going for that throughout the whole build. I'll think about it. So I just recorded a couple clips that didn't get recorded, but oh well, not too much happened. I did decide what we're going to be doing down there. I'm going to try and make a room that has 2 entrances and exits, but also another 2 on the side that aren't quite the same, but still gives it the illusion of having 4-way symmetry. So I'm basically just going to try and make it work with heading down right in the intersection between 2 of those things. Anyway, that's not all that happened, though, in between this clip and the last recorded one. I went over to the Ender, and I finally have my dragon wings repaired, It's been a very long time since I had my elytra. That's why I've been ender pearling left, right, and center. And I also did a couple tool thingies. I've repaired El Picasso muy grandiosamente. So there's that. And now I am trying to work on what we're going to be doing in the next group recording. So we're planning on doing a Halloween-y thing, and what I want to do is make a bunch of houses and then add a couple redstone effects and call it a trick-or-treat town. So I've gathered a couple of redstone supplies together, and I've also gathered a couple materials here and here. I'm going to try and make the houses out of dark oak planks. Because that seems kind of spooky. And then I'm also going to try and make the ceilings, the roofs, out of concrete, black concrete, which is in this chest here. And I think that'll look pretty good. The doors, maybe spruce. Yeah, that seems likely. But my main problem here is that I need dispensers for shooting arrows at people sometimes. Or maybe dispensing a little lava here and there. Things like that. I am also going to have treats, though. It's not going to be just tricks, so that's why we have droppers. So yeah, it should be a fairly fun little thing, but I do need some string for the dispensers. That's really what's holding me up now. So I need to find out where the mob farm that I've visited once or twice is, and hopefully get some string from that thing. So then I got 9 dispensers from that. Well, I haven't found the mob farm actually. I just found out that string comes from fish farms, and I found a fair amount of it in here. That said, though, I probably need more, so honestly I might just do some more fishing, since I also need some books. Well, I don't need books. I've already got more good stuff than I'll probably use, but might as well get more of it anyway. I'm greedy like that. Anyway, I don't quite know what else there is to do, what I need to prepare with. I guess I need to make some stuff to put in the dropper. I could give out free potion samples. that might bring some interest over to the potion shop. Or maybe a couple cactuses, since I don't know if anyone has cactuses except me. Well, I'm sure they do, but yeah, it might be useful. Probably, though, I should look beyond just this room. Might be a good rule of thumb. But yeah, we'll definitely put some junk in, some bad stuff, and some good stuff. Potions seem like a good idea because I can make a lot of those en masse. But we'll also put in some diamonds and whatnot, junk like that. So I think that's probably all I need to be doing here. I want to work on the actually I do want to work on the area, what is it? My other base, my big base. I want to work on the ash field that's right outside the terraforming, putting a bunch of concrete onto the top. I think that could be really cool, and I've now got that squid farm and a bunch of bones, so I'm not words are not coming to me right now. I'm not going to be running out of grade I anytime soon, so I should be able to just make enough to finish it, really, hopefully. Yeah, so I think that'll probably have to wait for another episode, though, because I'm sort of running out of time here. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'll probably see you with the other iCrafters in the group recording pretty soon. So look forward to that. And for the moment, I shall hope you enjoyed this one and see you, and wait to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.